Alrighty then. Well, isn't this just a doozy of a day? Now, I have previously recorded this, and I feel like a douchebag considering it got deleted and I want to kill myself. But I mean, hey, besides the point, we are on Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. And if you see in the bottom here, we're playing Modern Warfare 2 Rust. And now, there are not that many maps out for Black Ops 3 Custom Zombies. I mean, as many as you'd think, whereas World of War there's just hundreds of thousands and noodles and doodles and oh my gosh, there's so many. But previously, the GeForce experience that I had decided to have a little hissy fit and didn't record anything that I did. I thought it was fun. I mean, I guess it didn't want to record it, so that's all I can say. Hopefully it records this one. If it doesn't, then shit, then we're screwed. But anyway, I was kind of want to attempt to cover the same topics within the same kind of thing that I did. What I was talking about was I kind of wanted to brush over the topic of the whole mod itself. Things that I do like, things that I do not like. I mean, who am I, you may ask? Just someone who plays a lot of COD. So I can tell you exactly what I see that is something as a flaw, and things that are definitely a good thing. For example, things like the fact that there are no perk limits on these kind of maps and stuff like that. Like I can buy things without power. It's very cool. Also stuff like this, having mule kick in here, having cool stuff like this, Widow's Wine. Like this wasn't in other maps previously that I could just buy, like I know some maps there are. And also the fact that up there is an intervention, just cool things like that. I mean, World of War definitely hit it on the nose. They the people there, they had so much at their fingertips. They could definitely make just the best of maps that they could. The only thing holding them back was the people who play them, pretty much. A lot of the people who play PC are either people who have just gotten tired of the console scene, or ooh, I like this gun, or people who just can't afford to sit down and rot on a couch and play a console all day long. See, I come from both aspects. I play a lot of PC games, and I also play a lot of console games. I love Destiny. We grind that all the time, so it's like I can't diss it, you know? It's just something that I love to do. But what I wanted to say about it is the problem which people get confused is when they're talking about, like, oh, which console is the best? Like the PlayStation, should I get an Xbox, should I get, like, whatever, the Steam box, and things like that. And I say, well, to be honest with you, it's whatever your opinion is. And then people are like, well, that doesn't matter. I want other people's opinion to definitely be a big decision maker here, because that's definitely what's going to be like the main thing. A lot of people are going to PlayStation. Oh, I must go to that too. That's probably what's best. Well, in reality, people go to PlayStations because they like quality, and they feel that those kind of games on the PlayStation are better quality. A lot of the DLC comes out first on there, which, yes, I agree, it does. The content comes a lot faster from PlayStation, because Microsoft screwed a lot of the people over that are the game creators. So you don't see a lot of the content getting ported over as quick. But I mean, there are still exclusives for Xbox. Sorry, I can't talk. I guess I'm just fried. But I mean, anyway. On to the next thing I want to talk about is the stuff that's inside your computer versus the stuff that's inside your Xbox and your PlayStation. Now, people are like, oh, the graphics card inside my computer sucks, so I can't play games like this, and I can't run it smoothly. Well, this game is running at 60 FPS. It won't change. It's going to stay that way until I die. Like, I will literally die, and this game will not change frames per second. That's just how it works. Oops, missed that guy. But on Xbox, it's flickering on and off at 30 to 39 FPS around there. Sometimes in some games it's 29. I mean, it depends. Like, for example, great example. I play, we used to play the DLC on here, like, for example, the Horizon Jack. I'll put the map up if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're not that big of in the COD community. If you don't know what the map Horizon Jack is, it's pretty much like a German castle. It's kind of like, it just follows the Easter egg storyline. It's super cool. and that's where those bow and arrows are, which I personally love the bow and arrows from this game, and also the staffs. Those aren't in here, which is a great thing, along with Gobblegum. Now, if you can see here up at the top, the Gobblegum Pack 1 I'm rocking right now, just like the generic ones. I don't have any level right now because I've just been playing custom maps. Like, this is like the 3rd map I played pretty much. Like, I literally haven't done much on here. So, all my stuff is low level, and I don't have any of the cool stuff. And, so, I mean, that's going to be great when they start having the Gobblegum machines out on these maps. And yes, I understand that there are maps already that have these. There's probably like 300 or so plus maps out there already. A lot of them are in beta, so you can't be angry when you see kind of like missing textures here, which is kind of pixelated and like stuff like this. The intervention is so fun. Like, the sounds are great. It's super loud. Like, all the sounds are accurate for Modern Warfare. And, I mean, no one can be angry that that gun is in this map. Like, it's from the same game and all. Like, you can't be angry. And it's so great because, like, think about it. When you port over, like, a game where everyone loved it, and, like, they do all these kind of cool things, like, you can only expect the community to, like, kind of follow their lead and be like, oh yeah, we want more maps like this. Like, if I see maps all the time that are, like, remakes, to be honest, I don't like that. I like it when people are making their own maps and really showing me that, like, oh yeah, there's a really good community behind this. Like, people are really, like, talented. Well, in World of War, sure, there's a whole bunch of remake maps. And why am I not hitting this? What's happening here? Okay, there we go. And, I mean, sure, I don't care. Remake maps are awesome. Like this one, for example. This one's literally ported from the same game. Like, you cannot argue with that. That's perfect. And, but when people make these custom maps where there's, like, custom textures, custom guns, sounds, all kinds of different in-game stuff, like, mini-games and stuff like that, all kinds of elemental pack-a-punch, well, that's what COD got this one right. There is already elemental pack-a-punch in this, just by putting your gun in the old pack-a-punch twice, you get, like, the shock and all that other stuff, too, which is definitely cool. And what I thought was definitely a ray gun. I literally don't even know what those games are, and the fact that I'm playing with their weapons, it's really cool. Buyable here, by the way, 50K. That's gonna be a doozy. I did it before. I will do it again, and this time there will not be a kid going down 100 times to slow me down. Do not worry. I trust in myself that I put it on closed. I put a password that no one can guess. It is balls, by the way. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Before I kind of went off a tangent there, I wanted to talk about what's inside my computer versus what's inside my Xbox. Now, I'm going to put up the Xbox's graphics card, as I'd like to call it, just for a lack of terms. It's an integrated graphics card. It's more of a piece of garbage, if anything. For example, I was saying that I play a lot of Destiny. And within Destiny, there are raids, and literally the raid that we're on now, when the boss shoots its Siva, like these random red glowy things, when they shoot those, I'll put a picture of all this stuff up on the screen so it's not confusing when I'm talking in my ass. Literally, my game drops to like 2 FPS. I can't even play anymore. It's completely disgusting. I'm talking about Xbox. I'm talking about Xbox One here, folks. Like, this is next gen stuff we're talking about, and it just sucks. And I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, it obviously levels back out because the graphics are totally integrated. They can totally handle like all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it's not about that. I was rudely interrupted again, as you see. There is another kid in my game. I don't know how they're getting in. I really can't comprehend it. Like, I have a password on and everything. Unless I'm live streaming here. I mean, I don't know how the kid got in. I guess they're all hackers these days, and I'm not picking you up, Blue. I'm very sorry. I want you to leave. I want you to be mad at me. But anyway, like I was saying, the graphics cards inside the Xbox are horrible. They're absolutely garbage. So I was looking at them before. I don't know what it was. It was some disgusting thing. I'll have it on screen. The one in the PlayStation is far, far better when we're talking numbers. The games probably won't lag. I mean, we don't know. We don't really... I've never played on the PlayStation before, so I can't tell you. And also, this kid being in here has ruined the fact that I even bought, as like a solo perk, that I bought, Quick Revive. It doesn't even help me anymore. There's no point in me even having it. It's just gonna pick him up faster. I should probably just let him die. But anyway, So inside my graphics card on my computer, I have a 960 GTX. So it's alright. It's an intermediate card. It's not the best, but it definitely runs most games at 60 FPS or higher. So I mean that always helps because videos look a lot better. World at War looks fine. I mean even this game looks fine. He's dead, thank God. And so pretty much, I guess when people are like, oh, I don't have enough money for that, I'm like, well, then don't buy a computer. Like, say you already have a computer, or like, oh, I want to upgrade my stuff so I can play games better. Well, think about it. Steam literally has like an option for you when you're playing like a different game, right? So say it doesn't run on your computer like the way you want it to. You can literally get a complete refund just for even like buying the game. Like you just give them a quick message and say, "Oh, the game doesn't run like I hope it did," and then they just go, "Oh, I'm very sorry. Here's all your money back." They just add it right to your Steam wallet. No questions asked at all. And I think that's such a great thing because that really helps. Because people that play Xbox or console, just in general, we'll label it as console. They can say, well, I buy the game and it works. And I say, alright, well, good for you. I buy the game on here and it works just the same. Except I understand that there is some worry that people contend to definitely have is, if I buy a game on here, I don't know if it's going to run. But, like, I definitely know it's going to run. Like, that's not even a question. So, that's why I don't have to be worried about that. But some people definitely do. So I say, definitely before you buy a game, check the Steam library. It'll tell you everything you need to know, whether or not the game's going to run on your computer or not. And it's absolutely a great tool. Let's test out if the monkeys work. I didn't get them last time. Ooh, that's a plus. They fixed the monkeys. So yeah, monkeys barely worked in World War. That's definitely a plus. So little things like that are definitely just a really positive thing in my eye. Like for example, before I talk more about the graphics cards, for example, Ryan, he's on the channel, he hates the fact that World at War, when we get a nuke, and the zombies do not die. They just simply don't die. Like, we'll test it. As soon as I get a nuke, you'll see every zombie on this map will die. There's no questions asked. That's just how this game is just sadly better than World at War. I want to grab the intervention here for you guys. And like I said, the graphics card is so totally different, and it's just your opinion. It's completely your opinion. If you want to buy a graphics card, you need to upgrade the one that I currently have now, which is the 960. If I wanted to go to the next step above here, which would actually make sense to me, would be the 1070. Now the 1070 is probably $299. Oop, test, folks. Here it is. Ready? Now watch this. They all die. It's like was that hard? Was that hard to do? Apparently. But anyway, like I was saying, the graphics cards are so expensive for a computer, so that's why it's a big investment. And if you're gonna be playing like I am, well, I'm literally on here in TeamSpeak every day. Whether or not we're playing on the Xbox or not, the Xbox party systems are horrible. I don't know if it's the same way for PlayStations or any other consoles, but they just sound completely awful. And being able to come on a TeamSpeak or Discord or to hop on Skype or anything like that, it's just so convenient. Everything sounds so much better, and it's just so easy. Some people complain about, oh, it's using too much of my internet, blah, 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 blah. Well, the computer and the Xbox are going to be using the same amount of internet anyway, so you might as well get a better quality chat than struggling and not being able to hear people or yelling if they have a bad. You don't need any of that stuff. You don't need to sync audio. All this stuff is done for you when you're playing on the computer. Playing on the computer is it's a simple life, and that's why generally people like it. Anyway, just to wrap up, pick what's best for you, to be honest. I'm probably going to stick on both consoles, and I will see you guys at the end, and hopefully we can get this 50K, and see you soon. Alright, lads and lasses, whatever the females would like to be called, we're at the final licks here. Literally, I just went down before. It was, oh my god. Oh my god. I have to be super careful. I don't have that much ammo left in my Wonder Waffle. I can only use this so many more times before I run out of smoke. Is this it? Oh my god. There's enough. Let's get out of here. Okay. Come on. Do I be greedy and stay on? We're gonna be greedy. We're staying until I have 51,000. Hopefully, it's not that hard to get all these zombies around. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what I like to see. Alright, let's end this here. 2016. Beautiful. I actually had like a few more kills than I did in this game, but I mean, that's alright. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you have not already for more Black Ops 3 content. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of these. It is late at night, so, I mean, it is whatever. Sorry if any of my speech is ramble, like, I am so fried and tired. Anyway, I did lose the last recording too, so I was kind of upset, but it's alright. Like I said, comment down below if you want to see more of this. Let me know if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.